Hey everyone, this is the Beard Zeno. This is going to be my review of the Hot Toys MMS 333 First Order Stormtrooper Jakku exclusive version. And here is the box. And my shadow's in the way. As you can see, we've got the picture of the figure right there. The box is just your standard Hot Toys Star Wars box, shoebox design. Got the little Sideshow exclusive sticker right there. If you want to see what the inside flap looks like, just go watch the unboxing. Alright, now this figure is pretty much just a kit bash of existing figures, which, really makes the figure totally unnecessary, but it is a cool figure, and it is from the movie. It's not something that Hot Toys just created on their own, just created a variant. This actually is very briefly in the film. So, I literally think he's on the screen for maybe 3 seconds. He turns, looks at Rey when they're in the market, like, hey! I think that's it. So it's a $220 figure based on that, but yeah, whatever. So, basically he is the heavy gunner figure, which we'll take a look at the figure here in a second, but he's just the heavy gunner figure, and he comes with the standard pistol. Come on, focus. Okay, well, we're doing this. There we go. This is just the standard pistol that comes with all the stormtroopers. Nicely detailed. Does have the magnet inside. Next up is this new gun. If you have the the Snow Troopers, you got this gun as well. And I'm not sure if this is the same mold as Captain Phasma's. Hers is very similar, just cast in like a gold color. So I'm not sure if it's the exact same one or not, and we'll know until I get that one in hand. But this is very nice. It is different than the normal Stormtrooper blaster. You got the stock right here. I mean, I guess I could do a comparison with it. It's bulkier. It's actually bulkier, and I really like it. I like it a lot. I definitely like the stock back here. I didn't think I was going to like it, but I actually really do end up liking it. And yeah, nice gun. All right, okay. Some more kit bash parts. Also, with the Snow Troopers, I do believe with the officer, and also with the officer trooper, like the regular stormtrooper that comes with the orange pauldron, you get these, like the binoculars. They do fold, which is very nice. Feels really cool. They got a good heft to them, and I like the design of them. It almost seems like you could look through those, which is really cool. I like all the design. Very nicely done. That one doesn't sheen nowhere near as good as those. It's almost like it's missing a lens. Is that a... Huh? I hadn't noticed that before. Is that a QC error? Whatever. The next one is another part from the Snow Troopers, and there's a difference between this one. You can see there's a hole right there that they just put a piece of like felt over, and there's a magnet inside that hole. Because this one's magnetic. The Snow Trooper, I don't have that in hand yet. It'll be like another 2 months before I get that. But they, that clamps on the back of the Snow Trooper. So this is the same part, just for the magnet inside. So again, another reused part. And here we go, more reused parts. Hands. Same hands as all the rest of the figures. And another reused part. The base from the Sand Trooper from the original trilogy line. It even has the hole for the droid, from the special edition, like the little clear rod. It has that hole still in the base. So yeah, they didn't even fill that in. They just recast it in Jakku sand color instead of Tatooine sand color. Woo! And again, more reused parts. Like I said, it's just the heavy gunner figure. Which is a slight downside because, like I said in the Heavy Gunner review, this backpack hinders a little bit more of the arm articulation going across the body. And in a figure that's already very limited in articulation, well, that makes it slightly worse than the Standard Trooper. I love these figures, I absolutely do, but I don't plan on getting any more Heavy Gunner variants. Just because the vest. I only got this because it was an exclusive, and I don't know, kind of a cool, unique variant because it's like a mishmash of all different things. So it's the only time we actually saw a normal trooper with this backpack on, and like I said, that is from the movie. You can find him. He's there. And see, that's just a magnet. A very strong magnet. See, look. Really cool. But he looks a lot better with that backpack on than without it, I think, because it just adds like to his character. I know, it looks cool. I like it. But I don't like this vest. I mean, it's nicely done. It just hinders the articulation a little bit too much going over the body, which is not really too much an issue with this gun. But with the heavy gunner, it was, because he has the big Mega Blaster, and that thing is just so unwieldy. You want to watch my review, that's on the channel here. But yeah, but basically this figure. This is a weird review because it's great. It's, all the parts that it comes with are great, but it's completely unnecessary. I would rather recommend you get a normal Stormtrooper over this guy. Now you could be thinking, well, if I only get one Stormtrooper, I want to get just like a special and make one really cool, make it the like the movie promo, and get an exclusive. And if you really want an exclusive, I say get the Squad Leader over this, because this is a really cool variant. It's just it's got the heavy gunner strap, and that's kind of I don't like it. It's just not good. So many reused parts here. They could have brought the price down, honestly. They could have brought it down to $200. I think that would have been fine, but yeah, whatever. But I really, really love these First Order Stormtroopers, and I had to get this because it's a variant. I'm trying to complete the entire Force Awakens line. So, naturally, I had to get this. But I don't think you need to. It really depends on if you want this figure or not. And honestly, I would rather just recommend the normal Stormtrooper than this. Like I said many times, a normal Stormtrooper is a great figure, and it's iconic. It's like, oh, it's a Stormtrooper. It's not like some weird variant where you have like a big Mega Blaster. I think the variant should be supplementary to the normal Trooper. So you start with the normal Trooper and then add these to build out the ranks and have variation. Of course, that's a lot of money. Not everybody can afford to do that, but I can barely afford to do that. But it's I think you really should start with the normal Stormtrooper. If you're going to get one in one figure only, get the normal Stormtrooper, because this is cool that it's exclusive and all that good stuff, but it's still in stock. It came out in December, and it's still in stock at Sideshow. For a movie promo, that is just not good. So either they massively overproduce these, or nobody's buying these. And honestly, I can't blame them, but again, nobody's really buying the First Order figures in general, because they all have like double rewards now at Sideshow. So if you're really looking to get any of the First Order figures, and that includes the Snowtroopers and the TIE Fighter pilot, by the way, so you get double rewards there. So if you're looking for a TIE Fighter pilot, the Snowtroopers, any of these Stormtroopers, I say go ahead and get them right now, because you get double rewards, and they're really, really worth it. Honestly, I don't know if these are going to be in stock for Spooktacular, but if they are, wait and pick it up then. Because they don't seem to be selling too well. And I'm definitely going to pick up a couple more on Spectacular, because they'll probably be like $160. Maybe like $120 if we're lucky for like the regular one. But yeah, these First Order Stormtroopers I absolutely love. And I'm definitely going to be getting more around Spectacular. The only ones that's not included in the double rewards is the Officer and regular Stormtrooper set. And of course TR-8R, because that comes with Finn. But the Officer is not in stock at Sideshow yet. I think it's been released in Hong Kong, but it's not in stock here in the States. So yeah. Like I've said, long story short, great figure, but it's completely unnecessary. Completely unnecessary. Like, you need a Stormtrooper, right? If you're going to get a Star Wars collection, you need at least one Stormtrooper. And if you're going to get a Stormtrooper, I say get a Stormtrooper and not a variation. Not a weird variation that only appears on screen for 3 seconds. However, like, it is a great supplementary figure to the rest of those figures. And if you're going to get more than one, definitely consider getting this one as a secondary one. But it's, even then, it could be a tertiary stormtrooper. And it really just depends on how deep you want to go with the line, how many stormtroopers you want to have. But honestly, this should not be the only stormtrooper that you get. There are going to be people that do it because they think it's going to be exclusive. In my personal opinion, I recommend the normal stormtrooper over anything because it does have the best articulation because it doesn't have any extra junk on it. And it is, more iconic because it's like, oh, that's a stormtrooper. It's just like, yeah, what's that weird vest he got on him? Oh, that makes him a heavy gunner. Oh, what's that? Oh, they're only on the screen for like less than a minute. You barely see them, but oh, okay. So yeah, also there is a slight paint variation on this figure. It's on the feet. There you go. That's the paint variation. It's slightly yellowed. Because the Jakku sand. So that's the only real difference with this figure and the additional stuff. There's a magnet in the back, slight different paint, and he comes with accessories that you can get with everybody else. So yeah, this really is just a kit bash figure. But yeah, honestly, like I said, you can totally pass on this. It's totally up to you whether or not you want this or not. I wanted it, but I only want one, that's for sure. I don't feel the drive to get another one of these. It also, because it comes with the weird, awkward base, it doesn't really mesh too well with the rest of them because they have the hexagonal base. So yeah, it's nice. I just wish they included the regular base. I don't like this. I don't like this base. I don't like it with the Sand Trooper. I don't like it with this. It's cool that it's a diorama base. It's just the way they have the feet thing in here. I wish they didn't have the footsteps. I mean, it's cool, in theory, because you would have footsteps in the sand, or footprints, I guess you say. But yeah, it's just eh. So yeah, that's gonna be it for this review. If you have questions, concerns, leave in the comments down below. Let me know if you actually got this figure. Let me know if you plan on getting this figure. And yeah, please, if you're even remotely thinking about getting, a First Order Trooper, from Hot Toys, go to Sideshow right now and order the regular one with the double rewards, and you will not be disappointed. Like I've said before, the articulation, you want to figure out the articulation, just go look like the standard Trooper review, but, same limitations, all that good stuff. It's not the most articulated figure, but Hot Toys is in the rut where they care more about screen accuracy than they do articulation. That's why I buy these things, because they look pretty and they look, fucking screen accurate. I don't care about the super articulation. If I want to do that, I'll buy an import figure or Marvel Legends or something like that. And let's have those placed. This is just for like, oh, look how pretty that looks type thing. So yeah. But yeah, I do have to say that the articulation is very limited, because this is a review, but still. So yeah, that's going to be it for this review. If you have questions, concerns, leave comments down below. Like I said, let me know if you're getting this. Like I said, please go and buy some First Order Troopers. This is my 5th one. Number 5. Well, no, 4. Sorry. Number 5 is in shipment to me. Oh, I'm an idiot. Literally, it is on the UPS truck to me coming right now, today, as I record this. So it's just another regular trooper. So I have 2 regular Stormtroopers now. The Jakku Trooper, the Heavy Trooper, and the Squad Leader. So yeah, I have 5 troopers now in Hot Toys. Army building in 1/6 scale. Why?